Okay, let me start over. All right. Okay, 4 minutes in. How's it going, guys? LMC here. Got Shay, got Dustin Buttery, and we're at
This is Casting Couch.
And go.
You'll be over soon.
This is the moment. No, I'm keeping that.
There is no job. Just remember that. I can't remember what else it says at the start.
So we're here to watch some truck show videos.
You watched the start of it?
As Jason Ballard would say, some truck smut videos.
Once or twice. That's what I can't remember.
I just read it for the articles, I swear. We have some footage many, many years ago, back when I was a fledgling mini trucker. I had this amazing 8mm camcorder, one of the coolest things Mom and Dad ever bought me. And I took it to some shows, and just recently, over the last couple of years, I found some of the old tapes. And we are going to sit here, and we're going to provide you live commentary on a 2001 Minitruckin Nationals video. This is one that I took myself. Ironically, I took it, and then a bunch of other people run off with the camera. Half the time I see me walk by, and I don't know who has it. But I've only scanned it to remove the TNA, because we don't want somebody's mom to be on there flashing 25 years later and somebody find it. I mean, Shay does, but whatever.
I did. I didn't want to remove any of it.
And blah, blah, blah.
That's what I came here for.
Without further ado, we're just going to watch
Dustin.
it, and we're going to provide some commentary. Now, the audio sucks on this. I screwed it up, so for all practical purposes, by the time this hits edit, there will probably be no audio from the tape. So we'll do the best we can, and without further ado.
So are you going to put the tape in a box in the corner or something?
Yes.
Or else a box
Yes.
in the corner?
And there's the Governor's Palace sign. Look at that. There's the Governor's Palace. You talking about
Hold on. They have a tire brand on.
Falcon was our big sponsor. Was Nopi's big sponsor, right? Yeah, Falcon.
Oh, is that the showgrounds?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So this is where.
Why are you pointing at the ground?
So when did you get rid of Parkinson's?
That's exactly. This is Parkinson's vision. This is the camera. It didn't have
Hold
auto
still, fuck.
stability features.
What is that yellow thing over there? Is that a?
What's your car?
Yeah, but what kind of car?
Yellow.
car.
It's yellow.
So this is the Governor's Crossing, Governor's Mansion at Governor's Crossing in Sevierville, Tennessee.
There's a Dodge.
And I don't know what that is. Yeah, it is Dodge.
Yeah.
And you can see this is walking across the road. Now, this is abandoned now. This is where Robbie Williams started his cruise
There's a
at
Ranger right
Sparks
there.
last year. Is that a drip or is it a flame paint job?
It's a flame paint job.
Or is it a yellow drip?
No, flame paint job. 2 sharp ends. And it's along the bottom.
All right. So we're walking down the orange fence.
I don't know if I've ever seen that thing again. You think that thing's a fork?
Yes, I think it's a Ford. It's
Yeah.
a Ranger.
Fork.
Oh, probably. I'll say a lot of these vehicles are. So, this never said this was a good quality tape. I was also 20 years old at the time.
He liked uppers. You could tell by the shake of the screen.
Hush your mouth, Shay.
See, in 2001, I was
20 when this was finished.
Hey, I like the checkered
I was
paint job.
14.
So we have, what is that, an S10? Step side bed S10? Or is it?
Yeah, it's an
I
S10.
think so.
I
Yeah.
first saw it was a 9703 F-150.
That's what I thought, but it looks a lot smaller. Extreme, maybe? No.
No, that's an S10. That's
I
Extreme.
think you know it is an Extreme. Or at least it has ground effects on it.
It's got a Extreme logo on the door too.
Line with the scorpion wheels.
It's an S10 because he's walking up to it. If it's anything else,
Oh,
he kept
that
walking.
makes so much fucking sense. You're right. Oh, look at
You've got
that
a leopard
zebra.
print with a Superman logo
Where I didn't see the Superman logo. I was
hanging
too.
from the rear view.
Oh, I was just looking
Oh,
up.
look at the flame steering wheel color. That,
Oh, you
that
can't
is-
beat that shit.
Matches the
I
checker.
bet that thing's fast. Look at the checker flags all over it. He gained like 10 horsepower from the checker flags.
styles.
I'm
definitely
actually surprised that it goes inside, like on the grill
good. I
and
see
stuff.
that. Yeah, and then he's got leopard skin under the hood.
I give him this. That
Hey,
is
there's Tom Adams.
that is elaborate.
That's Tom there in the khakis and the polo. He dressed back then like you often dress.
Well, that's fair. Style stays style. Drip
So
is
that-
forever. Drip is forever.
I think that's what the kids say nowadays.
That is what they
And Shay.
Yes.
Bench warmer?
Bench warmer.
I
What is
guess because it don't run, it didn't have an engine.
No, that is a Sonoma. Ain't it? Ain't that what no, that's a Ranger.
No, it's a Ranger.
That's a 94.
Yeah, 94, 93, 97 Ranger.
Yeah,
I just corrected him on a Ford thing.
he did.
That was fun.
And on
Them
video,
wheel- I
so
like
you
them
might
wheels.
Prove it.
I hate not having the audio. But all you're going to hear is probably me panting for breath
I'm sure.
and some boom boom music. There's plenty of boom boom music there. New York?
Yep,
check
yep,
it
New
out,
York.
New York.
Yep, that thing's definitely a fork. It's either that or it's a pile of rust on the ground now.
Ram Suicide Blazer there, but it's got the sun visor.
And it's
on
got a wall in it too.
Oh, it does have a wall. Are those
Yeah.
round solar barracks?
Yeah, that is.
yeah.
Oh, there.
Sweet.
Man, that guy had a bunch of money.
Okay.
Look, he actually used fuses. That's weird.
Nice.
And a capacitor. That's even weirder.
Cruising is not a crime. Why am I not wearing a shirt? What the heck?
Look, there's,
Why am I not wearing
look
a
at that,
shirt?
Look at that trail.
Did you see me in the background?
Maybe it was
absolutely.
hot, or maybe you were just hot.
I wasn't hot.
I'm pitching a tent right now.
What? What the heck? Oh my god.
I love your transitions, by the way.
It was 2000, okay?
It screams 2000.
I did those on the camera. That's not something I added with
that wasn't PowerPoint?
Paint Shop Pro here in PowerPoint in the background.
Microsoft
So
Paint.
that's what I love seeing on that strip there is when you were at the show, people were cruising by unloading.
No,
It was
what you
just
really
constant.
love is that squarish Chevy truck. It's lifted. Mm-hmm. There's a Supra. You know what that is?
Maybe.
I think it was an Eclipse.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Eclipse.
That
The hood was too long.
That dually just a few years ago was on sale at a car lot in Sevierville.
Really?
Big Boys Toys on the end of town. Yes, it was actually closer to Kodak.
Is it hard body?
Yeah, it looks like a hard body.
I didn't see the taillights, probably.
I,
But that dually's still around.
what's it say on the? Come on,
Lightyear, I
come on, Lee. Just do it.
Oh, no, more transitions.
I wanted to see what was on the.
At least my
windshield.
hands are steady.
It wasn't an S10, so we didn't get to see it.
That's exactly why we didn't get a look at
The
it.
yellow jackets are wearing off.
They didn't have energy drinks back then. I guess they
Yes,
did.
I did. Joe Cola.
Joe Cola, and they also had, was it Balls? Remember Balls?
I remember balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had no flavor at all to it.
It's
Just a bunch of
gross, yeah.
caffeine. Yeah.
Is that a 300ZX?
Yes, it is good.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
On 20s?
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
They're
Man.
big.
Man, to find out,
And
I wanna-
bedazzled, it looked like.
there's a Cavalier. There's a four-door Cavalier, it looked like.
Are those really clean or are they bedazzled?
They all look the same if you want to get down to that.
Remember when everybody used to use diamond plate?
I
on
love
themselves?
diamond plate. I had diamond plate door panels. Loved them. The only problem is that they scratch.
Diamond plate
I need that NOS tank.
Yeah, I had diamond plate all over my door panels.
It's fake. It's got a bazooka subwoofer in it.
Mine would be too. What's your point?
Man, that white interior, I'm going blind looking at it, but it's pretty.
That's cool.
Oh, that is.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look how clean it is.
Yeah, that's
Man, to find one of those without dents on the side, act of God. There's a parts vendor with parts.
something you don't see much anymore.
You don't. I did see Switch out with all kinds of their stuff chilling out.
Not at this show you didn't, I promise.
Oh no, but at the
Those
Nats,
guys are younger than me, I would assume.
oh, they are. But the
Celica?
I wouldn't. I don't know how old they are, but they sold out all their parts at the Nats.
It's got a super wing, it looks like, on it.
I don't. Might have been so.
There's a Focus. Why?
Focus.
Maybe it was one of those SVT ones.
You know they made a Sony edition Focus. Remember they had one down at the Browns Ford.
Oh, there's your quintessential street glow booth. That
Man,
was
you ever
always
looked at the
nice.
price of like street glow?
Oh, they're insane.
Oh, it's
I mean,
crazy.
You can get neon show Saturday night at dusk.
Like real neon. It's like
$450 in prizes. Gosh.
wow.
So the first year I remember seeing that was at that the Grand Hotel. They had it indoors.
Hey,
CRX?
CRX, yeah.
The cheater vehicle.
Okay, this truck was from Mini Madness. I know in Florida, like in Tampa. This row of vehicles.
Yeah.
I was there on a Tuesday that week, and
Is that baby blue?
They were there for an entire week. They were there days before me, and I hung out with those guys in a parking lot, and they were really, really nice to me. There's T.C. Coleman. That's his F-350. That was the president of Mini Madness for a long time, before Mike Murray was. And if I got my timeline correct, I can't remember. He's an old school guy.
He's using this 10. Here we go.
Yep.
Which means
Close up.
Mike would have been in this back then, but I don't think he was in this crew.
Nope.
Never realized how much to talk with my hands till I realized on my camera.
So I have seen more step side
It's a Zuzu, by the way.
than I see now.
Notice the bed and the fenders.
Well, so what's with the fact there's lots of step side S10s on here?
They were new then. It was a flex.
Oh.
Yep, those guys were really nice to me though,
There's
and they had no reason to be because obviously I didn't wear shirts in public, which I still don't really understand why.
Maybe they felt sorry
Del
for
Sol?
you.
Is that Del Sol?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. The Battle R Wing, it looks like.
I was looking at that Extreme Blazers to your right. If you just
If I would turn around and just calm down and take a breath.
there you go.
Yeah.
Now that, if
No,
I'm not
that's-
mistaken,
that's
was a
a,
cover vehicle, a Minitruck, and I may be wrong in that. In my head,
Man.
it was though.
Now there is a
Now look
That's
what
a
time it
place.
is, guys. It's
That's-
3:30. A lot of the stuff's already cleared out and hit the strip. My butt never rolled out of bed until like 1, 2,
so it's like what I do nowadays.
and then I had to go primp, and then I showed up half naked in public, and I still had.
Well, you didn't print for a shirt.
I really like the graphics on that white truck.
What?
It's just different.
I enjoyed the super tail lights in the bottom of that yellow Toyota. The yellow Toyota, it was round a lot. I don't remember who owned it.
We got you.
Oh, there's some big boy stuff in here.
Is that
I
old
wish you
Rockford?
could hear the audio because I know the audio. You can hear the subs. There's a demo vehicle I'm getting ready to walk up to.
Oh, damn.
Remember the
You
Chill
hold
series
your-
bazookas?
Is
The
that what
liquid
that is?
ones? Yeah. Those those green lines. That was their chill system. That was their.
Is that a
liquid
Bazooka
cooler.
brand
Yeah.
logo?
Back
Is that
then?
aluminum full?
Sure. Let's say Dynamat.
Oh. RFLs. Such a piece of shit. But really cool idea.
There was so. Look at Circuit City as a sponsor of that. Might as well say Kmart and Radio Shack.
Poor Circuit City.
Here's some Shoney's gift cards for your prize.
It's poor Circuit City.
I miss Shoney's.
I miss Circuit City and Shoney's.
Man, Shoney's has some.
What am I
that's
doing
some
there?
Beast ass
Oh, look, I
macaroni and
found a
cheese.
hitch.
You really like chains.
I was probably wearing 3 of them from Gadzooks.
Probably trying to steal that one.
Yeah. Oh, my
What is
God.
that thing?
The car. Grand Am?
No, it's too small.
No, it looks like a T-Bird, actually. This is going to be painful.
Look how
to
many
watch.
S10s there is.
Ooh, I seen a bunch of cover vehicles then and feature vehicles. Now, this was the judging line. I remember that.
Oh,
This is
Accord.
easily
That isn't a car.
20
Okay.
frames per second.
Yeah, this is.
That's a Honda, isn't it?
yeah.
What's this big rig here? Kenwood.
That would be a really new truck at that point. Remember that body stock about, what, 99?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'm
Is
here
that
to see
cheetah
what's in this
print
thing.
flames?
Rawr. Ooh, I miss that style of lifted minis so much.
You know, I remember seeing all those in high school all the time.
You had fancier
Oh.
high schools than me.
Uh,
You had fancier high schools than me.
no, we're white trash. They had breast holes in them. Man, that's a beautiful Ranger.
And on stalker wheels too, on splash wheels.
But he kept them clean though. That's what's really important.
Was he a part of your shirtless crew?
Now, look at this.
gorgeous. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh no, I hit a mouse. Go away, toolbar. Well, that doesn't matter. They won't see that version.
They won't. Man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
It was for sale, and I remember talking to him in line there, and he wanted $10,000 for it, and it came with the trailer. Yeah. Now,
I couldn't shit on one that had rust holes in the bed for 10 grand.
look at that shell, man. Look at that shell. So, if I'm not mistaken, Shannon told me a little bit about the history of that truck.
Yeah.
It was based off of his measurements,
Huh.
and it ended up getting scrapped years later.
Oh, that
So it
sucks.
doesn't exist anymore.
That's sad. All that work.
No,
just,
yep, that's it. No, there's more. Now that was a cover. That Blazer was definitely a cover. That C10 was around for a long time. I don't remember who owned it. It was a regional truck, I think. Maybe a Tri-Cities truck or something. Now you're going to see a couple. I remember this line. You're going to see a couple here in a second that are pretty cool.
Your Blazer was clean. You could have done that.
Red one? Yeah, I could have. I just wasn't going to.
The shame it got destroyed.
Interesting how many Dakotas.
True.
It is a shame it got destroyed. It really breaks my heart.
And I remember when you got that thing. It was so fucking clean.
You know, the white one was cleaner.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
The one you had parked out there forever?
The one that got flooded, it was so much cleaner.
Did you scrap that thing?
I took everything I could.
Did you
off
get the
of it.
overhead console out of it? Dude,
I know.
those things are awesome looking.
Yeah. It was hot.
Why do you just cut a hole in the roof? That's the way I took it out.
It was high.
I would have took a grinder and just cut a hole in the roof, wouldn't you?
You know, that's a lot. That I should have done that.
That would have been very easy. It's not like they're thick. Man, there are so many step-side S10s.
No.
I don't even see step-side S10s anymore. Is it because they rust or
Check this out.
something?
Check out the Cove van, dude.
Oh, beautiful. Panasonic stuff. Oh,
I know the song it's playing because I remember this part of the video.
hold on.
It's
Hold on. Let's see. Throw it up, Little John.
No, man, way too early.
Wait. Let's see that.
Back that thing up.
Oh, okay. Next, I was going to go with Country Grammar.
Oh, Country Grammar.
Yeah, that was 90.
You know what's funny?
99.
I actually think it might have been Country Grammar. Don't you say that?
I mean, that was 99, 2000.
Country Grammar in August 2001. October 2001 was the
That is
first ever
gorgeous.
show I competed at in stereo, and that is what I played for the SQ
I
Park.
can't blame you. It is a amazing bass line at start.
I borrowed the CD before or when I got over there because I didn't have any music with me.
You know something funny?
What?
People don't use CDs anymore either.
I'm sure it's
They
all
skip.
digital because they skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one, people don't use CDs anymore.
Yeah.
Technology, but your girl sucks.
Can't say I've seen that sticker before. That's a new one for me.
Oh, they had some very offensive stuff back then.
Please tell me you didn't cut that out.
We weren't nice. I cut out some things. Now, I'm not watching this, but that's Fly Dogs. He's an old school negative camper guy. He was the Tennessee head for a long time. And you know who that's in the Tacoma there?
Who?
So one of the only Eric Jones.
Is it really?
Uh-huh. That's Eric's old Tacoma. That's hidden. The Mighty Max there, that was Jeremiah Meade, the dude that built trucks for a while over in
Batteries.
Virginia.
I see batteries. Lots of them.
Mm-hmm. Give juice.
Beautiful.
Now that truck right there, the last I heard is still in existence. I think Dustin
It's clean.
Wisenhunt owns it.
Dustin.
He hit a lot.
Huh. Flames painted on the frame.
Now check it out. There's Eric.
I hope he has air conditioning in that. Eric,
He does have the windows up, don't he?
Yeah, Eric, did you have air conditioning? Because that looks horrible otherwise. I guess you can keep air conditioning
You
in a
see
Toyota,
his
can't you?
old Toyota logo bridge. Do what?
Can't you keep air conditioning in a Toyota one's
I
better?
think so.
I don't know. Never bagged a Toyota.
Flim Hall told me once you could not, but that was a very long time ago. Flim was Jody Hall's dad.
I know if you swap one on a Ranger, you get to keep your AC.
Yeah, and we're now to random dueling.
That's a big dually.
It's a big dueling.
Big dually. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a dually. With
It's a big
flames.
truck.
With flames on it.
And there's a car.
It's a car.
Maxima?
It's a car.
Max Altima?
That looks like a. I thought it was a Nissan Sentra there for a second.
That might have
Williams
been.
will love there.
Need you one of those.
You know, I'm good. I don't like the taste of skull.
That's wintergreen, man. You don't like
They
wintergreen?
go good for you black coffee.
A lot of Blazers back then.
Oh, wow. Wow, that took a turn. MTX logo on it.
Oh, no, Honda.
It's a Honda.
Yep, I screwed up on that. That might have been.
What are you doing?
It looks like I'm going through a demo trailer.
Oh,
I don't remember
Oh,
this.
it's the MTX trailer. Oh. I've owned a lot of that equipment.
That's cool.
I owned
It makes me
a lot of
miss
that
Radio Shack.
equipment. Those are
Yeah.
right.
Pretty sure I go to one in this video.
Man. I haven't seen that stuff in forever. Oh, the big
The
R.
speaker is not hooked up. You reckon?
Yeah, the RFL 152 was not a great sub.
They look insane.
They
for
do.
Back then.
You know, they were
Why the
easily
inverted cone or it's round?
because that cone was you could unbolt it and replace it. All of it is the drop in, kind of like when after that kicker did the spare for the Solo
Wow.
X.
I actually ran through that. I'm glad I left the camera on for this.
This is really cool.
It's
I haven't
phenomenal.
seen this equipment since the mid 2000s. All that
Check out
stuff's
the
gone.
foam squares
Well, some things never change.
and the poorly done tribal in there. I'm pretty sure you could play their version of Atari pole position back then. In the big screen.
Man, I used to love MTX. I wonder if they still make
I
big.
never had MTX.
Oh, I did. I loved them. I had a Thunder 8000s. Oh, they're so good.
Now, see, I've not watched any of this. I'd already got bored and skimmed and looked for boobs at this point to remove. Like the thought police that
There's
I am.
a Harley edition.
See, it's so weird, though, to see this and then know this is the parking lot that Robbie Williams' crew started at Sparks 2 years ago. It's just an abandoned
You
building.
know, I
with
think
grass
basically
growing
brand
up.
new in that video. I bet that was.
What are you paying attention? What was that?
It was a Harley edition F-150. Don't know
okay.
why Harley had an edition of the F-150. Still don't make any sense this fucking day. But I bet that thing was 50 grand. What'd you say?
Dude, I have no idea.
I'd say at least 40, if not 50.
Man, that's crazy.
What's that pink thing? Is it pink?
Don't know. It's not an S10.
Please
so
go
we-
look
we
at it,
might
Lee.
not get a look at it.
Please go look at it, Lee.
What in the world?
Is that a Truckarosa?
I don't know what that is.
What
It's
the
a
hell?
lot of
Windex.
fiberglass.
You fucking reckon?
Huh.
Huh.
Your
Is that
truck,
a- is that a-
Khaleesi.
Is that a hot tub back? Is it why it's got that angle on it?
I don't. That's a car front end.
It is definitely a car front end. What?
That's.
Oh, that paint's beautiful. I like the sparkles.
I'm very confused.
Very 90s flames.
10 for creativity.
Very much. I would like for you to walk back and look at it some more. I want to look at that.
Let me
booty.
call back in time and tell
Hurry
Lee
up.
that actually had hair
Hurry up. Hurry up.
to go back there.
Oh, he's turning around.
Nope, he didn't
No.
listen.
There we go.
No.
Well, that's
I
fine.
didn't listen to anything back then.
Someone's going to send us pictures of all these
I
vehicles.
didn't have a
you know that.
shirt on. God, I used to make fun of people. I still make fun of
You
people
still
like
do.
me then.
Absolutely, dude.
And they deserve it.
Maybe you're just like disoriented because
Okay.
you're hot and you're just staggering around with the camera.
Let's blame it on that.
Yeah.
I'm loving this 1970s Panavision.
Hey,
mode I've
240
got in
SX.
there. Hey, hard body.
Hey,
Yeah,
hot body.
Well, I was talking about the truck.
Perfect.
I like to think that I wasn't the one filming at this point.
You absolutely.
Nope, still not
no.
me.
Man, it looks like a potato now. Holy cow.
Zoom out.
What? For the
No,
camera.
the camera. I can't tell what's going on. It just
Probably does look like a potato now.
It really does.
What we got now? Beads equals boobs. They literally sold them not only at the show, but at Walmart in Sevierville. They had a big kiosk as soon as you walked in.
I think I remember that.
Oh,
With
God,
a
it's hurt my
suntan
eyes.
lotion and
Yeah.
beads. I hope this camera like kind of color here in a minute. No,
Well, that's not you. That had a shirt on.
Little ground.
APC.
Hey, sweet. No, that's not me. I don't remember who all
Was
with me
ABC
on
ever
this trip.
good?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, but their taillights were really good.
Weird.
Weirdly enough.
I just had an APC racing seats once.
That was what was in that S10 the other day I sent Lee.
Ooh, that thing was. Did you ever get started?
I don't know. I gave up like he did. He went to the pawn shop and I went
There's
home.
beads in that bag. There's fucking beads in that bag. I just seen it.
The dude that was with me, he was the type that would have bought beads.
Or that's his story.
Is that another story for another time?
I never was one to get down and try and talk girls into showing their boobs. It was just not me.
So you
I
walk
like
beside
boobs,
him.
don't get me wrong.
So you just walk beside him and get a look at the boobs.
I
So you-
actually really spend a lot of time looking at trucks and talking to people. I'm sure, I look
Why
at
are
my
you
fair
pointing at the
share.
ground? Is my best question though.
I don't know how to camera. I didn't know how to camera then, and I probably don't know how to camera now as I look into this camera here, which I hope is on. Or
I assume the
not.
red light is on.
Hey, cool! I transitioned to the same exact dually. good job, LMC. That's a.
I think that you want that dually. Secretly,
I always
you
liked
want to be a
dualies.
dually guy now.
I liked dualies for a while. I had a dually. I've had a couple of dualies actually.
And how long did you have one?
I had the Death Dozer for more than a year.
Did you really?
Yeah,
I didn't think.
and
so.
I had the GMT 400.
Hey, is that a cougar?
Oh yes.
Huh?
Oh my God! Wow.
Just looked like a couple of dudes to me, but whatever.
Well, I mean, probably in the background.
Yeah.
Man, those headlights are like $500.
Or that's 300, isn't it? My bad.
Go back to the Cougar.
Well, he is, clearly.
20-year-old Lee does not hear us.
Yeah.
God, because I would tell him things later that night to not do. Oh, that took home, but
No, I knew it's what your eyeball.
yeah,
I miss that stance.
I do too. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
That is perfect for me. Eclipse?
Yep.
Is that?
No.
Okay. I love that you knew exactly
Yeah.
what I was talking about. Tom was such a trooper. He was never really into the trucks. He was there just for the boobs. And we drug him.
Does that say balls deep?
It does, I think.
Oh yeah. You tried to zoom in and it only got worse.
Welcome to the 2000s.
It does say balls deep. I didn't know that was a saying in the early
Yeah, you thought that was yours, huh?
Yeah, I thought balls deep was fairly new.
With that car, I wouldn't have necessarily thought that plate would be.
That's somebody's grandpa just
That
coming
would
to
make-
hang out.
Check it out. Now we're on the deck at Riverside Towers. Now, and I have a feeling it doesn't get hot until it gets dark. Not too.
Oh,
Random Montero? What is that? An Explorer,
Suzuki?
maybe?
No, it's not an Explorer.
Well, anyway, so this is from the deck of Riverside Towers, and this is where we all hung out.
hey, he's got beads.
He had a lot of beads that night.
Oh, I'm sure.
Tom
I
was
seen the
fun,
bag
too.
filled. I bet you there was 20, if not 50 bags.
But he was wearing them.
Well, that makes it easier to carry around.
I thought he might have earned them.
Oh,
The orange Sonoma there. No, that's not Sonoma. We're not to the orange Sonoma yet. Never mind. That's not the truck I thought it was. Anyway, Riverside Towers, I'm trying to think to tell you where that's at. It's halfway down the street in Pigeon Forge. It's still there. And we were on the third floor deck, and we always stayed in room 301. Always. Hey, there's a Ranger.
it is a Ranger, a very white one.
One year I was in that hotel, one across the street.
It starts with a V, but I'm blanking. Valley? Is that the Valley Forge Inn? No.
No.
Vacation Lodge. It's
Yep.
Vacation Lodge.
Yep.
Okay. These two hotels is so funny because I look, hey, there's Sparky, my Tacoma. That first spot there. These two hotels, I didn't know it at the time. I thought we were in the classy hotel. Mm-mm. We were in the trashy party hotel. It was expensive, but the people that stayed there were the trashy partiers. And I thought like these were the good people. Mm-mm. No. There was things happening with beer bottles in that deck. And I don't mean getting thrown in the trash. Well, technically, they're deposited.
Look at all that traffic.
You know what's funny though is looking at this. Slammed Enough is
Way more traffic.
yeah. It's funny because look at this. This is July 6th, which I know that this is Saturday night because of the tape, and at 8:17 p.m., which that's probably accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Caprice looks cool, and it's not Slammed Enough. It's funny. Okay, so that's Sonoma, the Orange Sonoma. That's a guy that used to be in Chris Wilson's club.
Mm-hmm.
Plucky, I think is what they called him. And he was famous for having a air setup with 1-inch valves. Because remember back when everybody ordered from FBI?
Yeah,
So-
it was all semi trucks.
He tried to get bag stuff, and this is a story I've always heard third hand. And they didn't have anything in stock. He's like, do you have anything? He's like, we have these 1-inch valves and 1-inch fittings. I'll take them. So he had a 1-inch setup, like we're talking 25 years ago. It would hop, everything. In a Walmart parking lot, it would hop. And
That sounds horrible.
so at this hotel, you had all the old Somerset, Kentucky
How does
bonsai
one drive
people.
around with that and be able to raise and lower it? I mean,
Launch.
do you just jump over top of everything?
I guess so.
I remember hanging out with people that would take the pressure switches off them and overfill the tank and then
I've
just
seen people cross them over before.
Yep.
Yeah.
and get them to hop that way.
Dangerous and stupid.
But fun
We did
ish.
dumb stuff.
My back hurts thinking about that.
God, I was young and dumb in this video. So I mean, there's some custom stuff. But it don't get heavy until later tonight in this video, 25 years ago.
Yeah, you take that and compare it to getting close to Jimmy's where they all turn around at, and
Not
it's
even the sign.
no.
No. And that's funny because this was the big year. Because in 2002, the two shows had to split weekends, and in 2003, Charlie's show, the bigger of the two shows, had to went to Bristol. So this footage is the what in the world? Oh, I was looking at the rape van, not the Crown Vic there. This footage right here is the last ever Minitruck Nationals in Pigeon Forge that had both shows on the same weekend.
This is why there wasn't two shows on the same weekend.
Yeah, this was a wild year. But again, I'm sitting here looking at this, and this is cool and all, but it's nothing like Slammed Enough.
So when you go back, you need to replicate this with at Slammed Enough.
With the same camera.
Yeah, and just
I have the same camera.
camera.
No 8mm potato camera.
just don't zoom in. You're fine.
Well, I'll get a double tripod. I'll use this one and that one.
My
I'll use the $4,000 camera here
Oh.
and the
It's good for us
$4
to-
camera.
I can see it now falling off the side off the edge.
Yeah, good point. That's what wire ties are for.
Someone banging their head over there? Is that what's going on?
I hope that's what's going on.
Your head. Metal help.
that a dog?
drive you mad.
That's somebody's fuzzy hat.
Yes.
Oh, is that what that is?
Just all.
That,
It's a fuzzy hat
that's a
dog.
Dakota. Man, there really is a lot of Dakotas in this.
They just look like his grinder got loose on him.
It does. It's interesting.
It's definitely interesting.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. An intestines?
It's zoomed in like flagella on a protozoa, in biology class.
Wow, I had to think about where that was in the cell, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. It was
Oh, a little Mazda there. So that club was ground level. That was a London, Kentucky club. That's not the ground level that's down in Georgia. That was a local club.
what are you
And,
trying to look at here?
He don't know.
I'm not sure that I'm filming in this one.
Oh,
Because, no joke, I had a couple of buddies that took the camera at several points that night. I don't know if this
what
is
are they
me or
looking
not.
at? That's the stockest, the most stock vehicles I can find.
Maybe they're just trying to see who's in vehicles.
There's another Dakota.
Is that a LeBaron convertible?
I
What
think
is that?
so.
Yeah. Save some for the rest of us, man.
That's a Solara.
Other lane there. Check that out.
Yeah. It was definitely not you holding the phone. That was a.
I would have zoomed in the S10.
Absolutely would
What's
have.
yellow over there? Yep. All right.
Yep, that's absolutely not you holding it.
This is totally on a phone. This is a large 8mm camcorder.
Yeah, like the ones that weigh like 100 pounds.
Actually, same size as that one. It's on my desk. I was in the WebEx yesterday for work, and there was a guy on it, and he looked. He said, "Hey, man," he said, "move your camera a little bit." He said, "What is that piece of archaeology there on your desk?" I said, "Oh, this. I made a lot of home videos in this."
Did he ask you where'd you unearth it from?
I told him it was the OG. I said, "I've had it the whole time."
Does it still work?
Yeah.
It does. It played good.
Gosh, yes. Well, I made this 25 years ago, but it did play it, yeah. Yeah, that's what I used to convert this. So I plugged this into a video grab card called a Grabby, and then I sent it into the computer. Yep, I don't think that's me. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, you're not focusing in on any certain vehicles. Been looking at this, whatever that green car is, the entire time. Whoever it is really likes that car.
I see
And
it.
different color fender.
It's probably somebody in it.
Do you remember them shouting at each other?
I hate that there's no audio in this. That is kind of a bummer, but
Well, all we'd be hearing now is, "Show me your boobs."
so you will get like just a little bit of, where's my mouse? Let's make sure there's not any audio in this.
Yeah, the volume's all the way.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Now
Chicken spears.
you will have just a touch of audio when we see this on YouTube,
Yeah.
because the original cut on my computer has just a tiny bit. Bagged Dakota? Look bagged.
I think it's just because the guys were in the back.
Stanched.
Two guys
y'all.
coming on their back. What did I miss?
KFC sauce.
Yeah, the KFC sauce. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's your
back
back
shot
shot sauce. Yeah.
It was okay.
How was Mike's Honey Hot Box anyway?
Bike's Honey Hot Box tasted really good. Tasted really good, man.
Nope.
There's Tom.
And all his beads.
Pretty girl. Oh,
Oh.
sorry, Tom. Oh, God, that's timing for you.
I've seen him edit the one. He doesn't really have much luck with the ladies. And
He was, yeah, he was.
Is that the Santa Claus guy story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What are you looking at? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, that's Tom. Yeah, he was my right-hand guy in these kind of things back then.
And he didn't even like vehicles.
Mm-mm.
He just
Couldn't
drank.
care less. He just liked the party.
I just seen a bagged full size, I think.
I see a bagged dually out there. Hopefully, me or whomever is doing this will zoom in a moment. Hey, there
Yeah,
we go.
right after it's behind the thing. Yep, there you go. There's another Dakota on the other side of it, too.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
Did it have the little eyepiece that you had to look down to aim everything?
No, it had a flip screen just like this one.
Oh, did it really?
It had the eyepiece
Oh, my
too.
God,
but
that thing cost as much as a house back then.
it was even also digital. It took a big long Sony memory card as well.
Oh, my.
Floppy disk.
No, not a Mavica.
No, they had their own
it
proper.
was a proprietary card.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Do you remember the kid? Did you ever get
I
to see
had one
one?
in plastic in the office. It was in the same bag. I didn't realize I had it.
Do you remember the Kenwood had basically a thing that would hold MP3s in the late 90s,
No.
and it mounted on your back seat like a 6-disc CD changer, and had a big hard drive that it would go in.
Really? No, I didn't know that.
Never seen one in person. Seen it in Crutchfield. I don't know if anybody actually ever had.
Pretty sure that was my chest just then.
Was it shirtless?
No.
It was shirtless. And y'all
I did not deserve to be shirtless back then.
You were
I don't
never-
deserve to be shirtless now, but I,
know
really
you,
didn't deserve
I know
to
you
be.
edited out all the scenes of you driving around the back of the vehicle shirtless, didn't you?
You know, I didn't do a lot of editing of this. I scanned through and I looked for obvious boobs. Because, like I said, I don't want some guy, some 20-year-old going back through here going, Mom? Be a hard way to find out that your mommy was down with the lowlife. You got a funny action. Maybe
you
I
got
should
some
have
back
left it
shot
off.
sauce.
Back shot sauce. I did edit out a scene of that Tom had convinced some young lady to go in the hallway of the hotel and just to drop her pants right there in the middle of the hotel hallway.
Go Tom.
Yeah, Tom was smooth. To be a little old short dude, he was smooth.
Another Dodge. Did you like Dodges?
I don't think this is me filming.
Yeah, because we haven't looked at one as standing.
And I immediately zoom in about Tacoma. I swear I don't think it's me because I'm pretty sure I'm standing beside whoever has the camera right now. And just staring at blank space. That's
We
if I
stared at
wouldn't
that
screw up
green
the
poop.
track and I
That
would
was like a
fast
bug.
forward. So
There was a bug.
the orange truck
Cherokee.
there with the black front end, it's caddy front end. It's Escalade front end. That was Brent Hibbard, I think. He was the president of Ground Level, the club out of London at the time. These names coming back to me. How old are you, Dustin?
39.
Okay. So this predated you then. There's no chance you were down here. Good looking long bed over there. I wish I'd zoom, or whoever zoomed in on that one.
Whoever's got the camera likes Dodges. The people that are watching it right now don't like Dodges, though. So this,
Not these Dodges anyway.
yeah.
It's just,
Always zoom in on that VW. I'd like to see it at least.
once again, whoever is filming, we cannot go back 24,
Cropped
5
into
years.
the- just zoomed in so it looked like a big blur.
Be funny if their flip phone rung right about now and they heard
Would be.
us. Yeah. You get that one call back in the history we wasted on this video. Show them boobies better.
Just hand it to Tom.
You've done good work.
Now, you will have crossed paths with Tom. You know who Tom is, don't you?
I don't think I have.
He was really good friends with Star for a while.
Maybe I've seen him, but like I don't remember carrying on like many
Gotcha,
conversation
yeah,
with
yeah.
him.
Good kid. I miss him. 99% of the people in these videos I could give two cares about less, but I actually miss him. I'm
No,
waiting
no,
for something exciting.
I am too.
This is kind of bumming me out a little bit. It's not quite as wild as I remembered it.
Yeah.
That's not me. Those girls are also not me. Yeah, I never would have zoomed in on a square body. That's definitely not me filming.
The Dodges was the key to me.
Yeah. I would have probably zoomed in on that caddy there, though.
Where do you see a caddy at?
Behind the red thing, right over the 6.
Ah, okay, I see it. The car, yeah.
Yeah. What we got in this little red car here? Looks kind of stancy stanced.
It's not a Dodge, so we're not going to know.
Is it not a
Yeah.
neon? Are you sure?
Oh, wait,
Fine
wait,
if it
wait,
was.
wait.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
Why? Why, camera person? Are we looking at... Oh.
oh, okay.
Well, that's not what
They thought that was a Durango.
I don't know. When did a Durango come out?
It was
don't know.
early 2000s, right?
Oh, I thought it was even older than that. I thought
Oh,
was
it might have
in the
been.
90s. When did that body style change? It was like 95, 96. From
Oh,
square body
I was thinking
Dakota.
like 99, but I
There
could
was
be
a
totally
square
wrong.
body Durango.
Dakota.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
okay.
Durango come out with the revamp, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know Dodges real well.
I don't either.
That's a Brent Teague question, not an LMC
Oh, wait,
question.
it shook a lot. Maybe they were handing somebody else.
That'd be cool. Let's see some round bodies.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Wow. Yeah, they didn't have image stabilization back then.
no, that's actually fairly new technology. That's fine.
Go back in time and leave them a GoPro.
That'd be awesome. That way it's been 4K. Which puts me in the mind of why we should probably record these so we can tell people when we're old as fuck that.
The problem is that it's hard to enjoy the moment when you're recording.
That's well, I was thinking we could just set it in instead in a hotel thing.
But do with GoPros, I could have took one of those little wrappy mounts, wrapped it around the porch rail in there, and just left
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we could put it on the hood of the truck too.
Oh yeah. There's a lot easier ways to get footage now.
Oh God, yeah. You don't have to carry around that big Hoss cat of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I had multiple batteries, and
Oh, that's another thing I'm thinking about. But I bet that digital camera 8 batteries, didn't it?
it was pretty rough on them.
I'd imagine because that's old.
I'd say a
lead-acid
lot of these
batteries.
Windows shutter transitions are probably changing batteries out.
Could
I
be.
would change them out, run back to the room, throw one on charge, and
These were lead acids. They don't hold charge for shit compared to lithium.
believe it or not, these were lithiums.
No fucking way.
Sure
This
were.
camera costs more than a car.
It was a high-end camera.
Jesus Christ. That camera costs more than your Toyota truck did. I wish I was joking, but I'm serious.
Come on, zoom in, camera person. That white truck over there has got my interest. Looked like an Isuzu with a wing on it. Round bodies or square body Isuzu.
Glad you cut out the titties.
I don't think you're sincere on that one.
I don't know.
Well, there's JW's Mazda.
At least we would have got
Oh
zoomed
no,
in.
that's a square body Ranger. Wait, what is that?
I can't-
Courier? Mazda Ranger truck.
I can't tell. The one behind it's a.
It's not a
Oh.
Dodge.
One behind it looks
It's
like
not a Dodge for sure.
720.
You sure?
No, I'm not because we're looking at this through a potato.
Yeah.
I'm
This-
not at all.
Brand, whatever it is,
This
it's
is
stalled.
recorded with
It's
a razor
not going
phone.
anywhere.
What is that? It's probably a Dakota. Wait, that
What is that thing?
truck.
You know something
Is
that
that
you
an old
hardly
Ranger?
see in these old videos?
I thought it was a Ford Courier,
Uh,
and I'm really. This is
Courier has
a
that
good
roundish
lineup.
back window.
Okay, that dude was from Frankfurt. What was
That's
his
a-
name?
Is that a?
Ben Wilson. Big Ben Wilson was his name. If that's the truck I think it is. I don't remember anything about him other than that was his name and that was the truck.
What's that red thing in the back?
I don't know.
Is that like a
What are we
one
supposed
of
to
the
look-
rounded Dakotas? Because it's shaped funny.
It is shaped funny, and it's bigger than that full size Chevy in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
Wow. This is a challenge with the 8-bit graphics.
you know something I haven't seen this.
Boobs.
Well, you cut those out. We've
Yeah.
already established that.
I give this whole thing an 8-bit vasectomy.
Man, there's so many. No, that's a
vasectomy.
Dakota. That's a Dakota. I haven't seen a Ford Lightning, the round body ones.
You seen one? And yeah, you did because you talked about how much it cost. Oh, there's a Harley edition. Never mind.
There's a Harley
Hey, check
edition.
it out. Hurricane. I
Where?
think.
Where?
Right.
Hurricane when it was on 44s.
Somebody in a wife beater
It was 2001. There's
with
Right
a
there?
neck
Yeah,
tattoo.
check it out. I have no idea. That's Hurricane. That's Hurricane on 39s or 44s.
Huh?
That's way before the 54s.
There
Did
goes
you know
Greg.
him then?
Yeah, Greg Sexton's there. Yeah.
Where's Greg?
Yeah, that's Hurricane.
Did
No, that's not. That's the one that used to run around with Hurricane. But Hurricane's on this, I think.
That's a big spoiler on, or is that the trunk lit up?
I don't know.
no? That's a spoiler.
Yeah, that wasn't Hurricane. I don't think. But man, he run around one that looked just like it. It may have been.
I keep thinking the Hurricane was a single cab. It's a single cab, wasn't it? Seems to me like the short.
I don't remember
I-
now.
I think it is.
Yeah, I remember the wheelbase been really small on it.
You should try driving it.
The first time I ever seen it, At the H word?
I drove
I
it
thought the tires were going
once.
to touch each other.
I drove it once. It was the scariest thing I ever drove. You could not see what you were driving over or who.
Could you imagine being a squatty?
And it had no give of the suspension. It felt like it was solid. It was wild.
I think the first time I seen it, there was a truck parked underneath it.
Was it a
I swear,
Toyota?
I think it was a
I think
Was it-
maybe.
or not an old Eclipse, but an Eclipse.
No, it was an ugly Eclipse. Fucking garbage. Should be
That was-
ashamed of himself for making that thing.
The late '90s body style was
Oh,
a pretty one.
try-
Oh, yeah, the second gen.
Yeah.
Second gen is
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, most beautiful one they ever made. Then they made ugly cars after that. You don't ever see the old VW trucks.
Oh, the rabbits.
Yeah, never.
What's this going out here? Ah,
I also-
we'll never know.
I don't think I ever see those even at the dance.
It's slammed enough, son.
I don't think I've seen one bagged in my life.
They're coilovers and stuff, so it'd have to be air struts.
They're cool overs in front and back. The rabbits are.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yep.
From like the 90s?
Yep.
Wow. I did not know that.
I realize we're not adding a lot to this, but this is nice just to watch.
Have you ever seen one bagged?
That's why I'm sitting there trying to wonder. I don't know.
I've saw one slammed on coilovers with tilty wheels.
I have too, but I've never seen one.
I've not
actually
seen one
bagged.
bagged.
You know, I'm sitting there thinking, I thought I'd seen something slammed enough, but maybe I'm not.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen one, only one in person in my life.
I've seen a handful.
It's a
Most of the ones I tried to buy were like rusted out bad.
sucks. There's a Sonoma.
Yeah, that's one with
Yep,
the
you
1-inch
definitely have the
valves.
camera now.
Go hang out with those guys.
I never really knew those guys. That was Chris Wilson's people, not mine. Now, this is when I met Chris.
Oh, this year?
Mhm. Yeah.
Did he have the spike necklace on?
So I ran a website at the time, minitruckweek.com, and that's all it was pictures of this show. And I changed the pictures out every couple of weeks, you know, to the front page pictures, and one of them was his Ranger. And he found it and messaged me, sent me an email, and that's why we become friends, because of this show.
Huh.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting a ticket.
Yeah. That happened a lot. And an S10 too.
It is.
Maybe that comp is just admiring it. Maybe he's like, man, this is a cool truck.
That's not what's happening.
No,
should
they're,
be more of these
they're,
here.
they're getting a
That's all
ticket.
happening.
For riding an S10.
He did look very happy the way he was shaking his head.
You say tomato, I say S10.
Tentacle biscuits.
Lollycorn.
Oh, shit.
Pixelated butter. Oh,
Man, Mike's hot honey box was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed
That
that.
back shot sauce wasn't very good, though. It was okay.
That Toyota, that's you know, if I'm not mistaken, there was a
Long
Todd
bed
Wheel
looking
built
thing?
cover. No, it's already gone. A covered truck, and this can't be me filming this because whoever filmed it did not zoom in. They zoomed in on a square body. That's okay. So they missed a
Oh, has that
covered
got the assassins
Toyota.
on it? That's like my favorite
Yeah.
wheel of all time.
They look cool rolling, man.
Like he's getting ready to get pulled over, too.
I owned like one set and I kicked my ass for selling.
I never had a set.
I'd imagine
Never had
that's
any
hard to
really
come by.
wheels.
And there's yet another.
That's full size Chevy. That's a 99 to 01 or 02.
I was looking at that Ranger as this.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's sharp actually.
Beautiful.
Oh, Glenn Brown wants to know if you want a 91 Ranger project.
Should I want any more projects?
His
out?
boys broke down on the way to work, and he wants to get rid of it.
I
Single
thought he
cab
was gonna- I thought he
dual.
was going to motor swap that
Oh,
thing.
check out the panel paint Suburban.
Well, we tried.
We tried. This is frustrating.
Didn't you have a tripod?
Does it look like I had a tripod?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But you had a nice camera, but no tripod. Right? Is that what you're telling me?
He was the tripod.
Dude, I had surfer hair, and I was wearing necklaces from Gadzooks. Do you think I had any inclination about
You doing
anything?
puka shell ones or the chains?
I had the metal beads. I've had puka shells. I had the metal
It's
beads.
a nice night at least.
Oh, man.
It is really clear.
I can almost feel that humidity and the heat in the air by watching this.
Is that why you had your shirt off?
I don't know why I had my shirt off. That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
A Bronco 2? Check it out.
Yeah.
Random Bronco too.
Is that a
At least we think it
that a
is.
space
anyway.
cab on the other side of it?
Oh,
We'll never know.
never-
But there's a 9703 Ford
Yeah,
oh,
and a
no,
Typhoon.
maybe
I couldn't tell.
God, this is
something caught their eye.
yeah.
Whoever has
This
a
is
camera likes
this
square
is not
box.
me. I know who it was, and they weren't much of a filmer, obviously.
Yeah, you reckon?
'Cause as soon as I say that, immediately I'll turn around and selfie myself with the with the large camera.
It's like, hey guys,
Yeah.
it's me.
It's me the whole time. Look at me film.
Gotcha.
Hey, there's me in the Tacoma, so it is not me. That or I'm getting carjacked by Timu Christian Slater there. God, that thing was so clean.
It looks shiny.
You can hear the subs on the uncut.
Oh,
this.
you cut that out?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There's Lee.
Yep.
Man, you have a shirt on right there.
I do have a shirt on.
I don't think that's him.
No, that's definitely his hair.
Yeah, that was
Clearly,
definitely
they
my
didn't care
hair.
about you. They just cut you out as soon as you got out of the truck.
Oh,
So this is interesting. This shows my personality.
you
not-
left everybody else who went down there and sat on the end of the tailgate. It screams Lee to me.
Yeah, I literally left everybody, went down there and said.
And now you're watching somebody videotape you.
Man,
It's
that's
kind of unnerving now that you say it like that. God, I had a sad existence. This is just giving me some existential crisis, man. This is. Did I not have any friends back then? Do I have any friends now? Oh,
you cut out the boob shots.
Shay's really tore up about that, by the
Yeah.
way.
I should have just pixelated their faces, I guess.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
What you should have done is put a piece of Mike's hot honey box on their faces. We didn't no one knew who they were.
Chicken spear. Chicken spear. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I don't know if it's just the camera itself, but like, I haven't seen anything rusted. No,
Because everything that rust was brand new back then.
right? It's refreshing.
Nobody did patina paint jobs back then. I don't remember the first patina paint job I ever seen.
Really.
Right.
I think I do. I think it was a 67 to 72 Chevy truck that was in negative camber that was on the winner's row at the Havoc show in Louisville. I think that was the first. Oh, look at that. Juiced, or I'm assuming juiced, the spokes, the extended cam Mazda. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit more. Is that a Celica? Is that red car a Celica?
Yeah.
Under the LCD logo?
Well, we might know in a minute.
It does make me feel better that this is not my Parkinson vision.
How old's your mom?
Oh,
And
Oh.
fade.
but I like the lines. Where'd the lines go?
Battery got changed.
Why fade? Because only a minute has elapsed.
You change that battery really fast.
Maybe they had to go
Wasn't me, I'm
pee.
down in the truck.
Oh, I guess you still are.
You ain't seen my hair go by. God.
Okay.
This traffic is nothing compared to.
I wish y'all could
Fun
live
today.
this though, but it was such a vibe. It was such a vibe. Anytime you see a chicken spear go by, they're almost all police officers.
100%.
They had a ton of bike cops down there.
Huh.
Okay.
There's some yellow
like a
truck. I can't
Taurus,
really
something
tell
like
what
that,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out too.
What's up with the cab of it, or something else behind it?
I can't tell either, man.
Do I have friends in the truck? Oh no, it's still just me down there. It looks like. I thought I had a friend, but it was a tree. It might have been my only
Did you,
friend that night.
Did you see those pictures of that Ranger that Shannon found?
I told you about it.
Yeah. Did you see the pictures of it?
Yeah. With the moon, the
Oh, Lee's still down
Your
there.
camper shell.
yeah, it's kind of cool though. With speakers in it.
Did it have speakers?
Yeah,
in
sure
it?
did.
I think they're trying to pinch you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I think they may be trying to make fun of you, Lee. I don't want to be the one to tell you that,
Pretty sure
though.
these people are dead. I'm not worried about
Oh, okay.
That's fucking dark. Fuck, that's
it. No,
real dark.
no biggie.
That was wow.
Yeah. Pretty sure one of them killed themselves, so.
That's wow. Wow.
Well, it wasn't me.
Wow.
You
That's
heard what I
240.
told you a few minutes ago. If you have to
Know what
worry
that
about
is?
one thing,
I hear
you're
audio.
voting for me, buddy. I ain't
Audio?
gonna
Hear
worry about
something.
I
that
heard
no
audio.
more.
Huh.
Volume's turned up all the way, so it's as much as we're getting.
Yeah. Okay. I'm curious if anybody guts through this. This is fun to me, but I can see where this would be pretty boring.
What's that purple thing there?
My Tacoma.
Your Tacoma's purple?
Royal blue or sapphire blue, but yeah, everybody called it
I
purple.
think he means out in traffic.
That car up there is what I was talking about.
No,
I don't know.
This guy?
Hell yeah.
Is that a Blazer or something with a camper shell over there in the parking lot?
Can't tell. Whoever had the
Question,
camera at
I
this
don't know.
point should be ashamed of how badly they shake.
Once again, I'm just glad it's not me.
I don't even know what they're fucking looking at.
absolutely.
Are they looking at the other hotel?
Okay, this is. If it makes you feel any better, the Showfest video, I feel it's
Yeah,
good.
I can tell because
It's
there's
good.
actually cars in it.
Wait till you see it. Yeah. Well,
If
if I can convince you,
Give-
I'll do another one.
Give Shirtless Lee back his camera. Please. At least we got to look at the stuff as you walk around.
Trade you this camera for that wife beater.
I see the tattoo on the back of their neck.
I
I'm serious.
don't know who that was.
I'm serious.
I don't think that was one of my people.
So the tramp stamps they crawl up necks at that point? Is that what the thing was? It looked
Well,
like
the-
tribals too.
Well, the smell's so bad, it has crawling to get away from it.
Bleh.
Jesus.
What's in front of us? What kind of truck is that?
The blob.
That's what it looks
This
like.
is not the best quality video.
It's because that's that light.
Maybe there's a reason that I've never posted this
Oh,
before.
there's Tom.
There's
What kind of-
Tom.
What kind
Hi,
of
Tom.
shirt you wearing there, Tom?
The Joint from Vegas. It's a shirt that I got him because I went to Hard Rock Hotel the year before and in Las Vegas, and that was the name of the bar in the place, and I brought him home a shirt.
The joint.
I know exactly where that shirt comes from. I hadn't thought about that in 100 years, did you see? See, it keeps looking like I have friends, but I don't.
Yeah, because you're
There's
down
just
there.
people walking by, and they're probably not even giving me money in my cup.
And you're just like, hey, do you want to set? Okay, sorry.
Who's out there with
I
you?
have this great tailgate.
Who's out there with you with the hat
I
on?
don't know. I have a friend.
You don't know who it was?
Probably asking if you're hungry.
You need a jump, buddy?
one after the other. Yeah.
Yeah, audio would help.
Yeah. What they need to do is zoom in so we can see who you're talking to.
The next one will have audio.
You have a bunch of these, don't you?
No, right, I understand.
Yeah, but not a huge amount. I've got 2 more from Pigeon Forge. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's cool. Is that a tempo?
You know, we should record when we go to shows, and then we can do commentary afterwards.
In our copious free time?
Well, I mean, like
Just
we
just set up something at the table and just catch people walking by and stop and chit chat with them.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Problem is, you need power because GoPros only last like 40 minutes max.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, on batteries or nothing.
Now, if you turn the quality down some, it'd be better than this. But
I don't know.
You
Good
know,
question.
I was thinking more or less we attach somebody's camera to someone's vehicle while they cruise, and we just use the footage.
I guess everybody does that now, though. We could go online and analyze any of these Slammed Enough videos because
We
everybody's.
could do that.
It's so funny looking at this and comparing it to a professional video now. You got an Insta360 and a MacBook,
got you,
then,
Dude.
then you're turning out Marvel quality stuff.
Dude, Insta360s are amazing.
Try to look at that car there.
imagine having one of those in your booth.
The one on top of the hotel room? I don't know what he's looking at. I have no
It's
idea.
a
what
beautiful
he's looking
night, Shay.
at. It is a beautiful night. I give you this. It is clear out there, obviously. It's not raining.
They were doing a dual enchant.
Oh, what
across
we got here? What we got here?
Oh,
Oh, we're actually going to look at something.
People that would kill to be your friend.
Honda Accord?
I think so.
Is that not an Acura?
I'm just not interested.
No, the back end's too big. No, it's Honda Accord.
And
The man knows his
you
Hondas.
have to have.
That's about it. That's about all I got.
Sometimes you have somebody sit there and-
I can tell the year of the S10 by smell.
Is that why you had your shirt off? You're trying to hone in all the senses.
It gets caught in my chest area.
Oh, well, he likes whoever the cop is.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That's a nice Toyota.
Step side?
It looked like a step side.
They had a weird bed package, and I cannot remember what it was called. It wasn't sports side, but it was something odd.
Style side? No.
Style side.
Was some-
No, or was that a Ford?
Something was
Style-
style side was forward, I think.
I was for.
Something weird like that, and it kind of had a flare on it.
Gordita, since it was taco, like Gordita. Crunch wrap, like I don't know. I'm running out of stuff here.
Oh,
God Almighty! All right, that's cool. I don't remember that. That is a step side. Look, I
that
can
is
see the step side
absolutely
right
body
now.
drop too.
Yeah, that's skating. And for back then, that's impressive. Oh, that's a good shot. We got car. We got Ranger.
I can't tell.
Is that Black Thing a Ranger or a
I, think,
Dakota?
I can't tell. It's just
There's a lot of Dakotas in this video.
there's a
see
lot
that.
of Dakotas in this video.
Ah.
And then, oh God, they fail.
The cameraman had a stroke. It looked like a Mazda with a snug
That's-
on it.
I was thinking
Yeah.
something with a camper shell.
This Mark Cott was 25 years ago.
Man, that'd be ironic.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would. I would. You'd have to, send him a picture of it.
Oh,
Well,
somebody's
it's cool
talking to you.
running across Eric before I ever knew Eric.
Was that before you?
Hey, you got a friend.
Actually, I'm lying. I may have known Eric. Well, the guy might be trying to hit me up for money
Oh, okay.
or favors. I don't know.
Was Grinder a thing back then?
I had cool hair.
That guy has his hat turned back. Is that where you got the hat turned back?
It
from?
absolutely is not.
Yeah.
It's been an LMC original since I remember. Thank you very much. I start wearing it backwards to make my biological maternal grandfather mad.
That is hilarious.
That's
My
true.
my uncle used to braid his beard to aggravate his.
Oh, that's
father.
even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the guys
Hilarious.
that
He
do
gets
home
so
remodeling,
fucking
they're
mad if you
doing a
braid
good
it,
job
put
of
beads in it.
I often see it. I don't
can't-
want
it was like this
french
long.
fries. I want
That's
It had two,
impressive.
bra- two, had two big braids in it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, somebody's in my truck, and I don't think it's me. Told you that person's trying to bum money off of me or something. I may be showing off my subs. I bet you money that's what I'm doing. I did that a lot. I think you kids call it demoing now.
It is called demoing.
I just called it showing off.
So that's fair. So,
Man, he really whatever's over there, he really likes.
get your job. I get it.
Is there titties over there that we're not
Dude,
seeing?
I don't know.
Is that a church van?
I see a Blazer went by with a hatch up, which means it's either full of people or subs back then.
It's hard telling.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's a truck filled with people in the back of it. We're not gonna zoom in on.
There's two Chicken Spirit Police there.
Is that what the flashing light is?
Mhm.
Ah,
That or the
Rave party.
I was wondering because neons were a thing back then, but I don't know how they make them
Vacation
flash.
Lodge was a wild place.
Man, real neons cost a fortune.
Right.
And you make them flash by just turning them off and turning them on.
That's the only way you can do it. And they would tear them up. They'd mess up the
Was
neons
this
every
a
time.
Jeep trip?
I remember you had the speaker
Okay.
modulator.
I went with the
layer
beat.
music. Yeah.
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 God, technology has changed so much. Back in my day, you're looking at it. We filmed with potatoes and we had long sun bleached hair and didn't wear shirts with no muscle tone whatsoever.
At least you didn't have earrings too. That would have really set it off.
No, I didn't that year.
You had earrings before?
Mhm.
I cannot picture you with earrings.
For about 2 weeks, and my dad made so much fun of me, I took them out. I had both ears done, so
Oh, I'd say you did.
I was one of the first people to ever do that around here.
Oh. The first time my brother came home with earrings in, my father called him everything under the book.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He took them out too.
Yeah.
Peer pressure is a real thing.
It is, yeah. For a 17, 18-year-old kid, whatever I was, yes.
Absolutely.
Yep, got to fade out on me.
Let's see how long we're going to go on this.
3 minutes. Ooh.
Battery change. What's going on here?
Is that a kid?
There's a kid
Oh my
there.
God.
Jesus Christ.
The ground is
Oh
yellow.
my God. None of them even roll with you?
That was the lights back then.
Oh, that's horrible.
Those sodium lights. Not everything was blinding white LEDs back then.
That's a shame. I blinded a bunch of people on the way here because they wouldn't turn their brights off, or they had them point towards the fucking sky. Well,
I'm
What we
telling you,
looking
though,
at?
it's
What we looking at?
interesting. The traffic's starting to pick up now, but it's still not slammed enough levels. Not to me, anyway.
no, both sides have been full.
Yeah, both sides, both exactly. at 9
Yeah,
o'clock on Saturday night.
Gotcha.
Oh my
Now you
gosh,
got
yes.
all the
Fucking
gas
chaos.
yourself.
So
Does that mean you're by yourself completely now?
It's funny how you talk about stuff like this, and here's video proof that it was not as wild as I remembered it being. That's odd. I mean, it was wild. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of crazy stuff there, but
No, that was a big spoiler. We thought it was trunk up.
That looks like a neon
yeah, I was thinking it was a neon also. That grayish thing there,
because the roof goes like that.
I got you.
and there's like something skating in traffic, and our camera person doesn't zoom in.
Camera person obviously does not really care about trips.
Uh,
Why'd you let him hold the camera?
You realize this was 25 years ago. I'm pretty sure that dude is
Uh-oh.
probably
Look there.
dead, and I don't remember. I see subs. And the weird beetle thing. One of those new ones. And an Impala.
What is
an
that?
Impala? It's a 6364 Impala.
Huh.
A nice one too. With the aerial antennas on it.
Right.
Oh, neons.
Is that a purple truck in front of us? The lights under it?
So I'm assuming by the time I get this posted show
Yeah.
that we will have dropped the T-shirt artwork.
Yep.
You got the store built?
Nah, it don't take me about an hour to do it.
Okay.
I
You
never
get
knew
the
what it did.
identical one yet?
I sent it to you.
Did you? Oh, when I
In
asked
the
you the other
group
night?
chat. Mhm.
No.
I sent
Okay.
you the link to the Dropbox.
I
Yeah.
was kind of spaced out when I messaged you that.
It happens.
Yeah.
Think you may have time tomorrow to set up the store?
I probably set up now. You know,
Yeah.
okay. No time to
Then
do it.
I'll wait whenever you're done, and I'll throw up the store. So yeah, since this by the time this is posted, we'll have
Okay.
already dropped the T-shirt artwork. We've got 2 legends on the truck,
We do.
on the shirt. We've got Alan Williams. We've got Casey Harden, the original Tonka toy, and maybe some surprises coming up as far as that's concerned. But I'm not at liberty to say
Okay,
right
like-
now.
Are you gonna tell about the
I got you. I
the
got
one
you.
that's going to be there for sure?
Nope. Sure ain't.
Right, I understand.
Asked to keep it a surprise for now.
Oh,
but
well,
I
I
said I was given permission to drop some hints. So there may be something really special at our booth. Let's put it that way.
And I come back in here to the office.
We've had some cool stuff at our booth over
We
the
have.
years at Lady Valley.
We have.
I mean, we started out with
Since I
Jamie
went there,
Kelly
so
and
We did.
come up with a
And
few cool
the whole
things
time of
over
that 10
since then,
minutes,
so.
I don't even
So-
know who's running my camera.
If we go to Revolution, is
They're
there?
on
Should we
the
bring back the
top
Mr. Wiener?
forge, the top deck.
I don't remember what we used to call him.
Whoever's filming is filming the street.
Did he have a name?
Well,
I can't remember if we actually get.
And
I think it actually
Meat
had
Wiener?
actually
Meat
Meat
Wiener?
Wiener,
Truck
yeah,
by
Meat
myself.
Wiener.
Yeah.
No,
so you're talking
no,
about,
because
kind
Robbie's
of
gonna be
being
working
alone.
now.
My
See,
buddy's
I was
running my
willing
cameras up there on the
to
porch
help
truck
out
and stuff
and
like
do
this.
a,
No, I told you just bring back the logo.
And the whole time
Sure.
I've been sitting in the bed of my
We should do
home
print some
parked
shirts
against
of
the
that on it.
street watching the cruise. I've been by myself the whole damn time. So you're sitting there
Called the
saying
Road
this, and I'm
Revolution.
sitting there watching myself
You still
25
that
years
artwork?
ago in a weekend that I
Oh,
remember
we
being.
100% sell
Yeah,
that.
that was Gary
social
Garcia.
this.
Man,
Hell,
I
I've been
love
sitting
his.
there
I
by
love his
myself.
Before he
older
tried
style.
to get
This is
good.
kind of funny.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
really love his older style.
When he was simple and cartoony, yeah, me too.
I loved it. I do like that raccoon. You
Oh,
had.
there's not much left in this video at all, guys.
You know,
What's that?
I like that raccoon that you had too.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do with him.
I don't either.
It's cool to have, but excuse me for a second. This is not an F break time.
What are you doing?
Sneezing.
Did you really walk all the way over there to sneeze? You could have walked out the door right there.
All the way over here to get a Kleenex because I thought there was some over here.
Oh,
But I knew I was getting ready to sneeze.
we're still staring at the hotel. Still, up, nope. There's boobies on here.
Were there really?
I got you too, motherfuckers.
Well, at this point, I'm just going to have to pixelate butter them. I'm not going to end the video in it.
Yeah, we can bring back the Meat Wiener logo. Put it on the back. LCD on the front. Do a pre-order on it.
We'll see how we do at Sparks. I'm fine with that. Because that's not graphic disorder artwork. That would be just getting something print ready.
No, we get them printed. It's cheaper.
It's funny. Looking at this, I guess you just had to be there. It's definitely
If you compare this to other shows, though, it's still bigger than most other shows.
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, just not slanted enough.
Because we're 3 lanes wide each direction, and it's 9:30 at night. But I remember it got more crowded the later it got, but not for good reasons. It got more crowded because people would stop girls in vehicles
Oh,
and harass them, really, until they showed their, equipment.
titties.
Sure.
Boobs.
Titties.
And it would cause traffic jams.
Chesticles.
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 Anybody remember the Man Show?
Yes.
Girls jumping on trampolines. Beautiful.
Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla.
Yeah, man. Those were golden years. I don't remember what they actually did on the show at all.
I just remember the girls jumping on trampolines.
Same.
The beer drinking, the ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi thing.
I forgot all about that.
That sounds familiar.
It does.
And girls and trampolines.
Yeah, absolutely. Girls and trampolines is great.
I know towards the end of this video, we get in the truck and cruise a little bit.
There's a Ranger. There is.
Huh. Corvette
Is that what that is?
and a Celica.
Yep,
Or
Is
is
the
that?
red thing a Celica?
I think so.
Or is that a? Oh, it is.
And a Ranger.
Yeah. Remember, it is really
Oh,
like.
wow, we skipped a midnight 10.
They're still. Man, to be honest
Did
with
you say midnight 10?
I did.
Okay.
I told my phone to set a reminder at noon 30 the other day.
Did it do it correctly?
It actually worked.
Oh, okay.
It really did surprise me, honestly.
Sure, you wasn't like, what the fuck?
Siri's changed now. It's this weird glowing light that just envelops the entire screen when I press it. Well, somebody made a wrong turn at church.
Oh, they're mad,
How
too.
do I get to the gospel museum? Oh, and now 12:38.
Midnight
That's
38.
never a good sign.
Man, look how many more spectators there is.
Yeah, I told you, the later it got, the
Uh-oh.
more they would try and get them to stop and show dirty things.
Show me your titties.
See, we got audio.
Show
I
me
guess,
your
yeah, it's pretty much what it sounded like then. If you can do some burnout noises too, then you've got the whole vibe.
Hey, girl.
Torque
your
that
people.
We nailed it.
You and your mouth noises are always so good. I don't even know what to say whenever you pop something out like that. Like the crickets thing.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering
Please
where
go
you were
do
going
that
with that.
Sounds real enough to me. It's almost giving me PTSD. Then I hear it.
Well, then the Crown Vic went by too, so
Man, there's so many Dakotas in this video.
it's weird, isn't it?
It is.
I didn't think that many Dakotas had ever been sold.
I didn't think so either.
Well, there's 94, 97 S10. I get just a whiff of it, just enough to know from back then. Just residual smells there. It's an SS truck, it's 4.3 automatic, has 78,000 miles on it.
I like them wheels. Those are factory ones, aren't they?
Yeah, factory ZQ8, the first gen.
It's one of the better looking wheels they put on them.
The flat fives, you like those really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like them with
I
polished
seen
up.
a PT Cruiser.
Huh?
I seen a PT Cruiser.
That was
Makes
a
me
new
think of-
vehicle then.
Wayne from Virginia. I think he had a PT Cruiser. He's part of Insane Customs. Had like all the stickers and the big stereo. I think it was white.
With flames?
I think
there
so.
you go, Lee. There's a big C10. I know you love those. Tell the audience your love for C10s.
Copenhagen.
I could smell the wintergreen when you say that. Ugh. I can't chew wintergreen gum anymore because it just reminds me of skull.
Tennessee trash messing up the byways.
What we got here? What we got here? Is that a Trans Am? Yep, that's Trans Am. I like
Oh
one.
God, which is
Ranger.
a There's a lot of Rangers.
There's a lot of Rangers.
You know what the other main difference between this and Slammed Enough? I haven't seen one Miata.
That's true. So many fucking Miatas. So many Miatas.
You know, that's funny. I don't remember ever seeing Miatas in these shows.
I don't remember really
I
seeing
mean, there had
Miatas.
to have been, but
No.
Dude, I don't remember really seeing Miatas until Slammed Enough. Most other shows I ever go to, I never see them.
I don't really think they're like mini truckish.
I'd agree with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Like there's a lot of cars that kind of wanted
Yeah.
to cross that line, but they never really.
I don't ever see them at even random car shows. Never see them. But I can go online and like Miata Racing.
Yeah,
Tons of it.
I thought that was another truck just then. I thought it was Kurt UK6 truck, but it was just a similar round body with graphics.
There's like entire leagues of just people racing Miatas.
So back then, you know, a lot of the high-end trucks were just posted up on the grass in front of the hotels, and they were just hanging out watching the cruising themselves. you didn't see, and there's exceptions, but you didn't see a huge amount of superstar high-end trucks like in the Show Fest video the other day, which I've not watched, but I like watched the first 5 minutes. And there's cover truck after cover truck after cover truck cruising and dragging. And here, it's mostly one of the people of my level, the really low end stuff.
Was it earlier or after this?
Showfest?
Yeah.
03.
Okay. I was just thinking maybe as like years progressed, they chose to drive more other than park up more.
I don't know. And Showfest
Oh,
always.
beads.
Was that beads or was he just swinging around his
You
chain?
might have been doing the P.D. Pablo.
That's what I thought too. He wanted.
When did that song come out? I don't think it was out then, but it could have been much longer.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Don't show, girls, because I don't want to have to
Come on.
edit this.
No show.
Move out of the way.
He's got a handy cam
Yep,
too.
yep, that's exactly what he's done. There's gonna be some titties here.
Oh, sorry, sis. Whoever you are, and you're probably.
Yeah, we ain't got a good
right
angle of
now.
that, so you're good. I got all the guys are standing around to look at one set of titties.
I can identify a few of these people in this group, and they're not much.
What's the...
I see at least one child molester that went to prison.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
Don't do it, girl.
They should put him under the truck.
And this is definitely not me filming because that's something that I never really condoned. I hated it when they ran up and tried to stop him and stuff. That always drove me nuts.
It's really fucking cringy.
It is. And being a girl dad now, it makes me hate it back then even more.
I'd
with
imagine.
memories and
I'd
stuff.
Oh, there's a
A Flamed Ranger
yep,
and a girl cop.
and cord, and another Dakota,
Another Dakota.
and another Blazer, and we.
Yeah, that's a
And
cop
man-
car.
And back to Parkinson's Vision.
I don't understand what we're trying to prove here.
Girl cop.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
25 years ago, that was a thing back then.
You saying they're not allowed to be now?
I'm saying they just weren't as common back then.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! This thing got real spicy.
Now Lee's going to get some beads.
I never had a shirt on anyway. What did it matter?
Look
Hey, is that a...
is it lightning?
It's single cab step side.
Red.
It looks that... No, well...
No, that's
no.
no. The tail lights are different. I can't tell what that is.
Ooh, check it out.
Yeah,
Okay, so here's
Blue
the shot.
Ranger.
Check this out. Look. So you got a bodied Ranger. You got the orange car. You got
Eclipse.
a low
The-
with some drunk people hanging out the top of it, pulling a standing three in front of that old swing arm, that bungee thing. That was Pigeon Forge back then, man. That was it.
And then stock vehicles.
I'm having kind of an existential crisis here. I've realized two things
That
tonight.
van down there looks real hardcore.
I realized two things. They probably had a wall of 15s in it.
That'd be really.
I realized two things. Number one, maybe the Nats weren't as good as I thought they were.
I agree.
And number two, I didn't have any friends.
Well, that one guy was talking to you
Yeah,
in the backwards hat.
you know the white backwards.
And you liked him so much you started wearing your hat like that.
That's totally it. Totally it. So.
What kind of? Why don't you zoom in on that truck? I assume this is you at this point because
No, because
it's not going like this.
No, I'm driving, and nobody ever drove my truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that I'm sure of.
Okay.
I don't know who's in the passenger seat with me, but I'm definitely.
Whoever's holding the camera's done a much better fucking job.
Well, they're probably have their elbow on the rail, I would assume.
There was a rail at the hotel. They chose not to use it.
Drinking. God, I hated hauling drunk people.
Oh, I'd imagine.
I know there was people that I didn't know that piled into my truck that weekend.
Well, you know, at your show, that was a normal occasion. I remember getting in the back of someone's car because Wendy's wouldn't take my order, and they said, "Come on, get in the back here, and you can order your
Extend the
food."
cab juice to Zuzu there. The Brent T's body style. What we got here? We got some quality.
We
This
got-
may be getting close to the grand, where all the negative camera people.
Iraq
There's you a Camaro.
Copenhagen.
There's Camaro.
Camaro.
boys.
I heard Whitesnake playing.
Here I am. Rock
you like a hurricane.
And yes, I know that's the Scorpions, but still.
Yeah. Here's supposed to be Here I Come Again. That was White Snake, wasn't it? Or Here I Go Again. Here I go.
Yeah, here I go again.
Yeah.
I think.
White Snake was, it's more, it was Cherry Pie. What did
Yeah.
White Snake sing?
Here I Go Again. I think wrote the other songs.
A lot of Rangers. There's another 93 to 97.
Anything but is lowering Ranger is not a cheap thing to do. It's not for the poors. It's not.
We're
Lower-
so offensive.
Lowering the front end of Ranger is $1,000.
Were you in like the burnout line? Is that where you're at right now?
He's gonna
We're the show for beads line.
he's gonna get that 22 RE up to like 6,000 RPMs and dump it.
3.4 V6.
Oh, you had the V6, the
Yes.
automatic.
It was the TRD edition.
Oh, that's fancy.
Or no, what was it called back then? There was an off-road package. I don't even remember.
The Gordito, wasn't it?
It was a Crunch Wrap.
Yeah.
I never hear of anybody talking about the V6s in those Toyota trucks, ever. It's always 4 cylinders.
Were they any
So that's the
count?
Grand. That sign you see is the Grand Hotel sign. That sign is still there, but there's the Red Rooster Pancake House in that parking lot.
Oh, right there. It's decent.
It
It
was.
is decent.
But now you're going to start seeing some high quality stuff in this parking lot.
Behind the people.
Behind the wall of people,
Okay,
yeah,
got you.
I think.
America.
Merker.
Interesting.
Very. There's a lot of people hanging out.
Yeah.
Is that the wheels you like so much?
No,
No.
no, those aren't Assassins.
All I can see was big and chrome.
That about
I'd
sums
love
it
to see
up, but
that.
they're a different style.
I'd love to see that long bed extended cab Toyota there laying in this rock.
I like his hair.
Pandemonium. Look, Pandemonium.
I'll be damned. Oh shit!
And it gets half second of this was not me filming.
Absolutely. Couldn't.
You're driving.
Oh yeah.
If you'd
Should've
let
put it
people
on-
drive your truck, we'd have better video
Okay, I
footage.
didn't let people
And
drive my
here-
truck either.
Cuts into what is now Jimmy's. And this is the little tiny bit of teaser I put, which means the video is almost over.
Damn, what a paint job!
I love that. That kind of graphics, the Viper, and Super in the background. That's Jimmy's in a nutshell.
Would you ever do graphics like that?
No, I could never afford something like that.
Oh, you gonna make big dick money now? Oh, we're at 1 a.m.
This is the last scene. I know what this is. Look.
Oh shit, that thing is. Holy fuck!
So now you know that truck.
Holy fuck!
So back then, he was originally from Western Kentucky. It was JW was buddies with me back then. That's Steve, and he's Steve Francis. That truck now, it was on the cover of Minitruckin along with Ramster / Project 6-Pack in like the gold and cream color. That was the one that was at Brandon Shirley's booth at Sparks a couple years ago, the triaxle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
I got that shirt. That's the same truck.
Sure was. He's originally from out near Bowling Green.
I've never rode in a
it.
I've never rode in a triaxle or anything.
That's
Right?
it, guys. So what do you think? You saw a little bit of 2001 Minitruck Nationals on footage that has never been aired. And I realize now there's probably a reason for that because it a little underwhelming. So if you made it to the end of this video,
Penis. What?
big props because that was a little bit of a.
I thought it was entertaining. Whoever you had with the camera, though, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Dodges and Sky.
Huh?
Dodges and Sky.
No joke.
That's about it.
Hotel room.
Hotel room.
Yeah.
I could just look around the hotel room the whole time. Must have been something really cool going on over there.
It was interesting though. Like I said,
Was that the janky hotel across the road or what?
Yeah. Which is funny. I realize now that the crowds at both hotels were janky, but we thought we were the elite ones and looking down on the.
Isn't that the way it always is?
The 110 soldier.
You gotta have that elitist attitude.
All right, guys. So that's it. So thank you for joining us for another episode of the LCD Ride Along with the 2001 Minitruck Nationals. Definitely very PG. and a little underwhelming. But you know what? You got to see some things and maybe some people or vehicles that you've not seen in a long time. So I hope that you enjoyed it.
Are we putting this on YouTube?
We are going to put it in YouTube.
So what you should do if you all want more of this, if you want us to do video commentary,
Why would you want more of this?
well, I'm just
We'll
saying,
do better next time. We have Showfest videos from 03.
if you would like for us to have a reaction video to certain videos, you just let us know, because we're always looking for something funny to do.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Like, for example, Mike's Honey Hot Box at KFC tonight. With
it was
pizza and
delicious.
butter.
I licked all that honey right off that fucking thing.
But it was blurred out, so you couldn't see it. It was real weird. I don't understand why. So
It was really sexual.
we
This is
we
absolute-
done? We done?
I guess we're done.
Dustin, thank you for joining us. For my co-host Shay Mullins, guys, good night. Thanks for joining us on the ride along.
I love Colts.
He loves Colts. Next video will be better.